When you think of football greatness, which clubs come to mind? Real Madrid, AC Milan, or perhaps Liverpool? Well, there's more to the story of Champions League success than just these iconic names. Since the inaugural Champions League in 1955, a total of 22 different clubs have etched their names into the annals of history. We start with the teams that have each clinched the Champions League title once, a feat that, while singular, remains a remarkable achievement. These clubs, each distinguished in their respective countries, have had their moment of glory on the biggest stage of European football. The 9 clubs that share this honor are Celtic FC, Hamburg SV, FC Steaua Bucharest, Olympique de Marseille, Red Star Belgrade, Borussia Dortmund, Feyenoord Rotterdam, Aston Villa FC, and PSV Eindhoven. Celtic, the Scottish powerhouse, was the first British club to lift the European Cup, achieving this feat in 1967. Their victory was all the more impressive given that their entire squad was born within 30 miles of their home ground, earning them the nickname the Lisbon Lions. Borussia Dortmund, one of the stalwarts of German football, had their moment in the sun in 1997. Led by the legendary Matthias Sammer, they overcame reigning champions Juventus in a thrilling final, with Lars Ricken's audacious lob from the halfway line sealing their victory. Celebrating the achievements of these one-time champions leads us naturally to the list of clubs that have managed to conquer Europe's premier competition on multiple occasions. With 2 titles, we have Chelsea. Chelsea's first Champions League triumph came in 2012 with a dramatic penalty shootout victory against Bayern Munich in their own stadium. The hero of the night, Didier Drogba, equalized in the dying minutes of regular time before scoring the decisive penalty. Chelsea's second title was claimed in 2021 as they defeated Manchester City 1-0 in an all-English final. Kai Havertz's calm finish in the first half proved to be the match winner. These victories have intensified Chelsea's rivalry with other English powerhouses as they continue to fight for European glory. Moving on, we have Nottingham Forest FC, who have also been crowned twice. Nottingham Forest achieved back-to-back Champions League titles in 1979 and 1980 under the legendary management of Brian Clough. Their first title was won against Malmo with a solitary goal from Trevor Francis.
Robertson, the first time we've seen them attack them, and there's Francis!
While the second saw them defeat Hamburger SV 1-0, courtesy of a strike from John Robertson. Although Forest has since fallen from the European spotlight, their fans still take pride in these historic victories that put their club on the map. Next up is another club with 2 titles, FC Porto. Porto first tasted the sweet victory of the Champions League in 1987. This triumph was not an isolated event, but the pinnacle of an era of dominance in Portuguese football. The crowning moment came as they edged past Bayern Munich in a gripping final, the scoreline reading 2-1 in their favor. The team's second moment of European glory came in 2004, an achievement masterminded by a young and ambitious coach who would go on to become one of football's most iconic figures, José Mourinho. This victory marked the peak of Mourinho's tenure at Porto, a period during which he transformed the club into a formidable force, not just domestically, but on the international stage as well.
And they have won the Champions League. Porto are the pride of Europe.
The next 2-time Champions League winner is SL Benfica. Benfica, one of the most notable clubs in Portuguese football, had their golden era in the early 1960s when they clinched the Champions League title in consecutive seasons. In the 1961 final, Benfica demonstrated remarkable resilience, coming from behind to secure a thrilling 3-2 victory over Barcelona. José Aguas and Mario Coluna were the heroes of that match, each scoring crucial goals to turn the tide in favor of Benfica. The following season, they faced a formidable Real Madrid side in the final. However, Benfica's fearless display led them to a stunning 5-3 triumph, with Eusebio's double proving crucial. His performance not only underscored his immense talent, but also helped to cement his legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time. Now we have Juventus Turin, the last member of the 2-time Champions League winner club. Their journey to European success began in 1985, when they secured a 1-0 victory against Liverpool. The final was marked by Michel Platini's match-winning penalty, but it's also remembered for the tragic events of the Heysel Stadium disaster. Their second taste of glory came in 1996, when they triumphed over Ajax in a nail-biting penalty shootout.
Juventus are European champions!
The Bianconeri have been regular contenders in the competition, reaching the final on several other occasions but have often fallen just short. Their ongoing rivalry with AC Milan and Inter Milan is intensified by their shared quest for European dominance. Moving on, we have Manchester United with 3 Champions League titles. The story of Manchester United in the Champions League is a thrilling tale, filled with high drama, unforgettable heroes, and immense action. United's journey through Europe's premier club competition has seen them lift the trophy 3 times, each time leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of their passionate fanbase. In 1999, the finale against Bayern Munich was almost lost until the final moments in the overtime when Teddy Sheringham and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer emerged as unlikely saviors, reversing the fortunes and clinching an improbable victory. This final is often remembered as one of the most stunning comebacks in football history, and the euphoria felt by the United faithful is still spoken about with a twinkle in their eyes. Their first taste of European glory came in 1968, when they triumphed over Benfica in a pulsating match that had to be settled in extra time.
He simply walked the ball into the net.
Sir Bobby Charlton's brace in that match is still fondly remembered by the older generation of United fans. In 2008, United's Champions League saga added another thrilling chapter when they triumphed over Chelsea in a heart-stopping penalty shootout. The sight of their players lifting the trophy under the Moscow rain is a memory imprinted in the minds of every United fan. Next up is Inter Milan, also with 3 titles to their name. Inter Milan's most recent victory came in 2010 under the guidance of José Mourinho. In the final, they defeated Bayern Munich 2-0, with Diego Milito scoring both goals. Inter's earlier titles were won in 1964 and 1965, led by the iconic manager Helenio Herrera, who pioneered the Catenaccio defensive system. Their domestic and European rivalry with AC Milan is legendary, as the 2 clubs share a city and a stadium, and their clashes are often among the most anticipated fixtures in the football calendar. Now we have 4-time Champions League winner Ajax Amsterdam. The club's golden era came in the early 1970s when they won 3 consecutive titles from 1971 till 73, under the guidance of coach Rinus Michels and spearheaded by the legendary Johan Cruyff. Their revolutionary total football system changed the landscape of the game forever. In total football, any player can take over any other player's role on the pitch. This system requires all players to be proficient in all aspects of the game, making it highly flexible and adaptable. This strategy played a crucial role in Ajax's European dominance during the early 70s. Ajax's 4th title was won in 1995 with a young team led by coach Louis van Gaal, featuring future stars like Patrick Kluivert, Edgar Davis, and Clarence Seedorf. In the final, they defeated AC Milan 1-0, with Kluivert scoring the decisive goal. Ajax's success in the competition has fueled their rivalry with PSV Eindhoven and Feyenoord as the clubs compete for Dutch football supremacy. Moving on, we have the Spanish club FC Barcelona with 5 titles. Barcelona's victories have been marked by extraordinary performances from legendary players like Lionel Messi, Xavi Hernandez, and Andrés Iniesta. The 2009 season saw them complete a historic treble under Pep Guardiola, defeating Manchester United 2-0 in the final. The standout performer was undoubtedly Lionel Messi, who had an incredible season. The Argentine magician scored 38 goals in all competitions, including 9 in the Champions League. One of the highlights of the campaign was Messi's stunning header in the Champions League final against Manchester United, securing a 2-0 victory for Barcelona. His performances earned him the Ballon d'Or that year, marking him the best player in the world at the time. Next up, we have German football club Bayern Munich with 6 wins. Bayern's victories span from 1974 to 2020, showcasing their consistent presence at the top of European football. Bayern's first 3 titles came in consecutive seasons, 1974, 1975, and 1976, with a team featuring legendary players such as Franz Beckenbauer, Gerd Müller, and Sepp Maier. Their most recent title was won in a tight final against Paris Saint-Germain in 2020, with a solitary goal from Kingsley Coman. The Bavarian Giants have an intense rivalry with Borussia Dortmund, as both clubs battle for domestic and European honors. Moving on, we have Liverpool, another club with 6 titles to their name. Liverpool's victories span from the late 70s to the modern era, but their most dramatic victory is arguably the Miracle of Istanbul in 2005. Against all odds, Liverpool overturned a 3-0 halftime deficit against AC Milan, leveling the score with 6 minutes of the second half and eventually winning the match on penalties. This spectacular comeback remains one of the most memorable moments in football history. Today, Liverpool is considered a top-tier club in both the English Premier League and European competitions. Their success is not only defined by their European titles, but also by their consistent presence in the top echelons of English football. This has led to intense rivalries with fellow powerhouses like Manchester City. The team continues to produce exciting football under the guidance of manager Jurgen Klopp, and their squad features top talent such as Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Despite facing stiff competition from other English and European clubs, Liverpool's rich history and current form position them as a strong contender in any tournament they enter. Their pursuit of further European success continues. The Italian club AC Milan is next with 7 titles. AC Milan's first ever win was in the 1963 season when they beat Benfica 2-1. Their victories include memorable finals against Steaua Bucuresti in 1989, where they triumphed 4-0, against Barcelona in 1994 when they won 4-0, and against Liverpool in 2007 when they avenged their dramatic loss in the 2005 final. AC Milan's European success has fueled their historic rivalry with Inter Milan, with both clubs sharing the San Siro stadium and vying for dominance in both Italian and European football. And finally, with a significant gap, we have the 14-time Champions League winner, Real Madrid. The undisputed king of the Champions League, Real Madrid have won the competition an astounding 14 times. Their titles span from the early days of the European Cup with an incredible 5 consecutive victories between 1956 and 1960 to their most recent win in 2022. The club's European dominance has featured legendary players such as Alfredo Di Stefano, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Sergio Ramos. Their most successful period in recent times came with a remarkable 3 consecutive titles between 2016 and 2018 under coach Zinedine Zidane. The 2015 victory saw them defeat city rivals Atletico Madrid in a thrilling final. The match was locked at 1-1 after 90 minutes. Real Madrid scored 3 additional goals in the extra time to secure their victory.
Bale! It's Gareth Bale with a big moment!
Cristiano Ronaldo scored the 4th and final goal, sealing the win for his team. Real Madrid's unparalleled success in the competition has intensified their rivalry with FC Barcelona and other top European clubs as they continue to set the benchmark for football greatness. Which club's victory was the most memorable for you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more. If you enjoyed this video, you can also watch our video about the richest athletes in the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.